With nearly 20 years of neglect, the Miami Marine Stadium was once at the forefront of speedboat racing, concerts, and political rallies. In the efforts of reviving this historic site, advocates developed an exclusive exhibit at the Coral Gables Museum showcasing its glorious past, its present subculture, and the vision for its future. Concrete Paradise, the Miami Marine Stadium exhibit, takes guests back to 1962 when its architect, Hilario Candela, just then in his 20s, imagined a venue that would host speedboat races.
I think one of my favorite memories was going to the stadium to see a show, to see a concert, and going by boat. When I designed the stadium, obviously the program was just to design the facility as a land-accessed facility to look at the marine shows, etc.
One of the purposes of this exhibit is to show how the Marine Stadium has been at the center of design in Miami for 50 years. The exhibit's divided into 4 sections that chronicles the entire history of the stadium up to now and looks to the future.
The first section features the influences behind the architect's design. Then in the second section, you can find countless memorabilia of the stadium's peak of entertainment, the concerts on a floating stage, the religious services, the political rallies, and the boat races as shown by this unique installation of an antique hydroplane. As we move along through the third section, we encounter a subculture that developed due to the stadium's closing in the wake of Hurricane Andrew in 1992.
The third section is about the building in its shuttered state when the city decides to close it down, and how a community of young artists, young people, take it over and decide to use it as an influence for visual arts of different sorts. It becomes a center of graffiti in the region and actually nationwide, and we show a lot of the ways in which it's influenced a generation of artists. And then the fourth section, which is in many ways the most exciting of all, talks about the future plans for repurposing the stadium once again and revitalizing it so it becomes again the center of our community's culture.
When a lot of people thought that it was sort of forgotten, it had never been forgotten, and on top of that, it's full of life. Even the graffiti that have been there have been a very alive canvas, expressing a lot of future.
Candela continues to tell us that he wanted to create a site that transcends in time, that will never be out of date, and that the future of the stadium would march together with the future of Miami. If plans are successful, the 6,566-seat stadium will reopen sometime in 2015 or 2016. This original exhibition, making its home at the Gables Museum, will run through January 5, 2014. For What's Happening Coral Gables, this has been Tanya Leitz.